What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I'm bringing another SH Figuarts unboxing. This time we got the premium color cell, which just literally arrived in my mail a couple of seconds ago. So as you guys remember, I unboxed this Gohan about, I want to say 2 weeks ago. I got it kind of late, but Cell's the next one to come out. So we'll leave Gohan in the background of this video while we dig into Cell, because they're kind of basically released as a set. So Cell was actually one of the more popular ones that was released a while ago. This is the original. And I gotta say, I was highly impressed with the original. Look how dusty it is. It's just been sitting in my box for a long time. But I'm gonna actually take this out of the box, which I've already unboxed before. That's why it's all busted and stuff, because I used to have it on display. I'm actually going to use this cell to compare to the new release one. And I gotta say, off the pictures alone, oh no, Gohan went down. Off the pictures alone, this new cell looks so much better. And I'll break down why once you pop it open. So let's go ahead and take that case. As far as pricing, I believe this cell sells for about, sells, funny. The cell goes for around 60 bucks, I want to say. He's a bit more expensive than the Gohan. The Gohan is priced at 50 bucks, but it's better than this one because this one is limited. This one goes for like 200 bucks. So unless you want to spend 200 bucks, I highly recommend you stick with this one because on top of that, it's way better. So just to get this out of the way, because I don't want to open this, it does come with the same Kamehameha parts like you have with the original cell, which when I show you the box, because I don't want to take the stuff out, I'm talking about this right here with the little wave effect and everything. Box-wise, it's literally the same box. It's just they've made the cell better, which I will show you with the original one right here. As you can see, here's the original. Well, I guess the box isn't the same. They kind of altered it to make it better and stuff. But overall, the figure is 1,000 times better, and you can see that solely off of the clamshell packaging alone. So there's that. This is pretty much the same. Don't care. This is what you came here for, is this cell right here. So let's go ahead and pop this bad boy open. And kind of compare. Well, first of all, let's compare and contrast. So it does come with the same parts as the original. Let me grab the original. Can't speak. See, you got the open palm hands, you got the ready to fight hands, and then you got the Kamehameha hands, which is literally what they give you over here. It's basically the exact same thing. It's just this has way better coloring. Again, just to look at the clamshell of it, let's actually show you this original one first, just so you can see how poorly designed this is, which again, this is amazing for when it came out, but again, when you look at this, it's like, it's comical how different they are. Let me just pop this open for the first time. Ooh, that new SH Figuarts smell. There you go. All right, everything's freaking flying all over the place because clamshell. Let's get this back in here, like that. Hands all over the place. So yeah, Cell fans definitely want to get their hands on this as soon as they can. I believe it comes out next month as a global release, and if you want to get it early, well, not really early, just a couple weeks more early, you can grab it from like Amazon, stuff like that. That's not Amazon, but eBay, which is where I got mine. But look, there it is. Let's actually get the plastic off this time, because I remember last time when I unboxed Gohan, I actually didn't take the plastic off the entire time, and it was just kind of there and annoying. But yeah, let's actually pop that off, move that, all the useless plastic, get out of there. No one likes the plastic. There it is. All right, so there is the cell himself. The cell himself. And I gotta say, off the first impressions, this looks incredible. This is such a good design. Like when this came out, which again, just, I mean, look at this. Look at the design. Look at the difference. This is like correct. This is like, this is the guy, this is you, and this is the guy who tells you not to worry about. Overall, they've kind of got the same design. Honestly, it looks like the same mold, but it's hard to explain because this just overall feels better. Because like Cell was one of the more better ones. Oh, it's all popping off because it was poorly designed, which is funny. I was about to say that Cell was one of the more better designed SH Figuarts from the past. He was more original, way different, which is probably why he sells a bit more than the other original figures. But again, looking at this, like this is so much better in every single freaking way. I mean, let's get a couple close-ups of the face. Because there seems to be an update. Yep, there's definitely an update in the faces. If I can get hey, focus. See, look at the face differences. This is again the first release one. This is the newer one. The newer one looks a lot better. I mean, you guys can tell me hashtag original or hashtag premium which one do you think is better. But honestly, like again, this looks so much cleaner. On top of that, it feels less flimsy. Like I know this is older, which is why it's a little bit more loose and flimsy. But even when I had this originally, it was still very flimsy the entire time when I had it, which is why I had it displayed for a good, a month or two, and then I was like, this is way too flimsy. Let me just put it back in the box, which is why it collected dust. Well, the box collected dust over the course of the next couple of months. But this right here just feels like an actual quality figure. Like if you're a fan of Cell, definitely pick this bad boy up. Look at that. You got all the poses. It poses just as numerous ways as, you know, SH Figuarts is known for. Also, I like the fact that the shoulder blades, or shoulder plates I should say, they don't feel as annoying, because look, these right here, even though they're essentially the same design, they're, again, a lot more flimsy, and basically what I'm trying to tell you is the original one is flimsy, which is very disappointing considering the fact that if you pick this up right now, this is about 200, 300 bucks. You're spending 200, 300 bucks for this, and it's like basically bad. But this right here, so much better in every single way. So as far as faces, let's look at the faces. So here is one face right there if the camera wants to focus. It's kind of hard to, there we go, there you go. It's kind of like his Kamehameha face, got a little smirk in a way. That's one. Put that back over here. Then you got this one, which I believe these are the exact same ones. Let me actually grab the neutral face from here. See, you can kind of tell the difference, except for I think this one's a smirk. Yeah, this one's a smirk, actually, the one on the left, and this is a neutral. I think I got the smirk. Oh, okay, that's why. Because I got the smirk actually on this one right here. Look at that. There's a smirk. Oops, there's a comparison to the smirk. If I can get, yeah, see, it's basically kind of the same thing, but again, the newer one looks a lot better overall. Now, it's funny because I always made fun of SH Figuarts and Tamashii for re-releasing these figures with premium colors, but basically what they're doing is they're releasing them in the correct format. Because again, this, looking at this now, it's kind of embarrassing to see like that this was actually released, but this is just all around better. And then the other cool thing is if you get Figuarts nowadays, the plastic feels a lot better to a lot higher quality. Like this feels like it can kind of break, if that makes sense. Whereas this is just like perfection, which is funny. It's literally perfect cell, literally perfect cell right here. There you go. Now, of course, you get the cross arm parts, which is something that they introduced with the later figures. And actually, this is my favorite kind of accessory to include with these figures, because they're really easy to pop off. And like, if you're going to display them, what better way to display them than to use cross arms, which just basically screams attitude. Let's actually pop that on real fast, and before I break it. I'm still waiting for the day when I'm doing these reviews, and I end up breaking them on camera, which would be sad. Because these figures are not that cheap when it comes down to it. But there you go, it actually popped on pretty easily. Let me actually display that one right there. There you go. And let me actually compare it with the other one. Basically, what I like doing with these newer figures that were released or re-released is I like to compare them to the original ones. Because like I said, the original ones were just that much more expensive. And if you spend a lot of money on these, the last thing you want to do is be disappointed. Like it's like I spent this much money on this figure. And of course, I didn't spend 200 on this. I got this when it came out. I think I got it for like, I want to say 60 when it came out originally. It's been so long. It was like, I literally had it for like 4 years. Or not 4 years. Probably actually no, yeah, I had it for about 4 years. Oh my gosh. Now think about it. Time flies. See, I mean, I'm having trouble putting this freaking arm piece on, and everything's falling apart with the OG one. And you saw how easy I put that one on. Like, I had no problem with it, but there we go. That should kind of work. Let me pop the head back on because it freaking fell off. Here we go. The comment I want to ask while I'm getting this freaking set up is, what other SH Figuarts do you guys want to see the most? For me, I gotta go with Hit. Hit needs to get a figure, damn it. Tamashii Nation, please give us a Hit figure. See, look at that. The old one, the new one. Like, this one just glows. Like, this one screams perfect cell. This one screams, like, honestly, this is gonna sound weird, but this looks like the bootleg. This looks like the knockoff version that you can get like a flea market for like 20 bucks, and then this is the real one. And that says a lot. That says a lot. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Overall though, highly recommended. Again, it's a little bit pricey. It's about 60 bucks. That's the freaking price of a game. But again, if you're a collector of figures, I don't know how limited this one will be, but if I were you, I'd definitely pick it up as soon as you can. If you get it now, I think I spent 80 on mine. Because, like I said, I wanted to get it, you know, a month early, because Japan, the figures always come out there first, and then they release them later in the States here. But if you do want to pick this up right now, it's about 80 on eBay. Whereas this one, the old one, is about 200 bucks. But I mean, this is incredible. And of course, you gotta have the Cell if you have the Gohan. Like they go together like butter and toast. I don't know why butter and toast was the first thing that came to mind. I think it's because I've been watching too much Ed, and Eddie lately, but yeah. Overall though, I am pretty much happy I bought this. to be honest, I was kind of on the fence about it just due to the fact that I already had it, and it's like, well, don't want to spend another, you know, 60, 80, whatever bucks for it. And now that I'm actually holding it, I'm a lot happier. On top of that, now I can display it and keep the collectible one in this box, even though I already opened it, so that already technically killed the value, but whatever. At least I can display without having to worry about this thing falling apart, because the original one, like I said, falls apart. Like, look at this, I put the arm back on and its head popped off. And the wing! And the wing, oh my gosh. Hopefully this one, which I have confidence won't do that over the course of the next couple months, stays more intact. Whereas this one I can just confidently display back in his plastic prison. His plastic prison where he'll be in the background of my videos and stuff like that. Whereas this one can kind of just sit there next to Gohan or something. On my shelf. But overall though, that's pretty much everything. So in the comment section below, let me know your thoughts on the re-release sale. Do you guys like it, not like it? What other figures you want to see coming out from Tamashii Nations in the future? Like I said, I want to see Hit. Hit needs to get the freaking Tamashii Nation treatment. I'm excited that next month we're actually getting Xeno Trunks and the Type Patrol from Xenoverse 1. But come on. Also, we got Nappa and Vegeta. Nappa getting released for the first time, and Vegeta getting re-released since his 2 releases in the past. This is the Comic-Con version that I got, I believe I want to say 2013, but I might be wrong. But this is actually really poorly designed, which is why I never took that out of the box. It's still got the original tape and everything. Whereas the one they're re-releasing in, I believe, August, July for Nappa, August for Vegeta, is so much nicer. Again, Tamashii Nation, I was a big fan of theirs early on in the days, but now it's like when you look at all the stuff they've been putting out recently, it's like, oh, okay, this is what a figure should look like, and yeah. But overall though, let me know your thoughts. Is it worth the purchase or not? Is 60 bucks too much? What other figures do you want to see? Leave that all in the comment section below. If you enjoyed today's video, feel free to leave a thumbs up, which there's no thumb here, but I guess technically that counts as a thumb. Can we focus on the thumb? Focus on the thumb. Let me get that thumb focused. There, it's like a halfway thumb right there. It's like he's trying to, and then like his hand kind of like stroked out or something, and then he couldn't make a thumb. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video, and I guess feel free to discuss your thoughts on the figure down below. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day. My name is Rhymestyle, and I will see you guys in the comment section below. Peace.